Sometimes I forget these trucks exist because no one really orders them. But if it's just you and the wife, this is the perfect build for payload and price point. I borrowed this truck at Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. If you would like to purchase it, be sure to ask for Gary in the commercial department. It may become available. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see some of the options and features on this build. At the very top is the description with the color. So this is Lakeshore Blue with the black interior. And then here's all the standard equipment. Base price is going to be $47,200, and here are all the features. So it has the work truck fleet convenience package, so rear parking assist, easy lift, power lock and release tailgate, trailering mirrors that are heated and power adjustable, auto dimming, black work steps for $495, 17-inch wheels, which is an upgrade at $350. You get the Steely's standard, trailer brake controllers $275, cruise control is $225 with a destination charge of $19.95. Total price is $51,515. Lakeshore Blue is probably one of my favorite colors, but Lakeshore Blue on a work truck model is absolutely perfect, especially with the black front grille with this painted trim piece here. Also, you have the matted black lower bumpers, recovery hooks are down there, and this truck does have the gas engine. It still has the active grille shutters, and then you guys have this fixed hood scoop, halogen headlights, and you probably can get fog lights from the factory, but if not, I'm sure you can add them aftermarket for sure. I just checked, and yes, you would have to go aftermarket. Chevy does not allow you to add them from the factory if you're building your truck online or at the dealer. But yeah, these wheels have a nice appearance to them over the Steely's for sure. And you guys can see you have that plastic trimming for the fender flares, independent front suspension. They do use the Firestone transverse tires, which are not my favorite, but LT 245/75/17. And here is the capacity right here, 3,195 pounds at 80 psi. And they do give you a fabric material for the wheel well too. Now these mirrors do have the puddle lights down below, and you have these lights that shine forward if it's in park. Also, you have these for if you need to back up a trailer at night, convex, and this should be heated, but not this one. Fixed running boards down below. You guys see the door handles are finished in plastic. Now, I'm sure this has a 36-gallon fuel tank, but I'll put it here if not, because sometimes with the regular cabs, the tank size does change. But you have the steps down below, and I can't remember, this truck probably does not use E85. Here is a look at the suspension. You have 5 leads. That bottom one's gonna be your helper spring, wax coating on that frame. You guys can see there's no wheel well liner, but you can get that as an accessory. Rear bumpers have that black finish on them. Rear parking sensors from that convenience package. You have a 4 and 7 pin for your class 5 hitch, and because this truck is a gas truck, 373 rear end, and it's going to have that automatic locker in the rear too. And here's that spare tire, matching tire, but has a Steely. Backup cameras right there with the light for your conventional hitch, and this optional assisted tailgate. You can get a 5th wheel prep package on this truck too, and you can get 400 watts of power. Bed lights, I believe that's like a $185 option, so just keep that in mind if you are trying to save money here. One last thing to mention, there is a black essentials package you can add to this truck, which will give you the blackout for the emblems if you want less brightness on this setup here. For 2024, the L8T did not receive any updates. The only thing they did was replace the 6-speed transmission with the 10-speed stamp-approved Allison. Now, 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque is pretty much kind of right in the middle, but I will say this engine in this platform is probably perfect. I would like to see direct and port injection, but for now it's just direct injection, and it is going to have 10.8 to 1 compression. Let's check out the interior. I want to start back here because I always forget to show you guys behind the seats for these regular cabs. So you guys can see decent storage here. And this one does have the vinyl floors as well, but you have your jack and your tools back here for that. But so far, I can tell you guys that most people will find this truck perfect. One thing I will tell you is this truck has everything you would ever need. For example, you have power folding outside mirrors. Also, you have power mirrors too, but you have auto up and down for the driver's side and then auto down for the passenger. It is just a tilt steering wheel, by the way. And then here's some of your controls. You have full drive, you have your tow haul mode, and then some of your lightings right there, electronic parking brake. And then your seat is going to be manually operated, but the black interior does look good. There is a lighter gray color too. And stepping in is pretty easy with these running boards. But this does have the odor interior, so no surprise there. And it's nice, it works. Let's go ahead and start it up. Push button start, which is a nice feature to have. It doesn't have smart key system though, just keep that in mind. The analog gauge cluster is a carryover from 2023, and it gives you a lot of nice features here. So you guys can see some of your trip information, fuel range, timer, tire pressure, oil life, filter life, brake pad life, following distance is right there. Shows you the transmission fluid temperature, trailer brake, engine hours, and then it has like your units. You can switch that over if you'd like to metric. And just a blank screen. Back up to the speed. Cruise control you guys saw was an option, but this one does have that. And then here is your screen. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is still there, so you can have navigation. It is wireless too. Backup camera, check. You can also change the lines for hooking up to a trailer, or you can just go without nothing if you like. Now, single climate control, no heated seats, but keep in mind there is an LT model, so if you do want more features on a regular cab, that is available. You do have a lane keep assist alert, so it's just going to let you know when you're going out of the lane, but it's not going to steer the steering wheel. Your rear parking sensors are right there. You can drop the tailgate from inside the truck. Caution lights, traction control. You have two USB Type A, or excuse me, Type C, Type A. 12 volts right there. No 120 volt plug though. And here is the center console. So there is a little bit of storage up top. And by the way, there's a dead bug in there. Cup holders are right there. And if you need that extra person, this acts as a seat with storage below. But yeah, for sure, this is a really nice truck. I definitely like some of the storage you have there. You still have a mirror to look in, LED lighting, OnStar, and then on this side, same thing, vanity. Storage above, and then down below here. Now if you would like to use this truck for a truck camper for the bed, you guys can see right there, you have 3,118 pounds of capacity. Now that is not for the payload. The payload is higher than that, so just keep that in mind. But manual seats, you don't have any lumbar support, which I would like to see. Let's go ahead and check out the payload. So you guys can see here the gross axle rating is going to be 4,800 pounds. The rear is 6,390 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 10,250. Wheels are 17 by 7.5 wide. And then here is the payload at 3,568 pounds. 14.5 conventional towing, 17,370 pounds for Gooseneck. And gross combined is 24.5. And if you want to see the yellow sticker with the tire pressure, there it is. This is definitely a nice spec truck. If you don't have extra people to carry, if it's just you and the wife, this is the perfect build. And you can buy this truck for under $50,000 too, which is pretty much unheard of these days. Hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you guys soon.